Hey, BD besties. Happy Saturday, my loves. And yes, I know my lights are not on. Don't adjust your screens, guys. We are a little bit dark right now just because I wanted to show you. And I wanted to get you guys into a festive Valentine's mood because today, my friends, we are launching, I'm so excited, we are launching our January kits, which are Valentine earring kits. So super excited about that. So let's go ahead and put our lights on. And here we are. You guys, I don't know if this will be able to stay on my desk throughout the whole video, but I just wanted to set the tone a little bit. So, also let me bring you guys down a little bit. Let's adjust some things. There we go. So guys, back in September, I had a vision, right, of maybe doing some monthly kit drops or some kits or something of some kind in my Etsy store. So we started this fun journey with our Christmas Santa's workshop, which we had in November, and that was so much fun, right? And then so last month we did our check glass sparkles for New Year's. We did our metallic collection last month. And so guys, this month I was just so excited and I put so much work into these kits that, yeah, I'm just so happy. So I'm not going to, without further ado, and I'm just going to move some of this stuff back here a little bit. We can have some festivity, but all right, guys. So are you ready? And also I'm going to show you, January's promo kit. So also guys, when I do these drops, like I said, I put a lot of thoughts into these drops and I try to think of outside of the box a little bit. And I try to make my kits or my drops just a little bit different and unique, because that's just what I like to do. And I like to challenge myself and I always have a great time. And another thing I love to do is I love to gift people, right? I'm just a gifty person. So I think it's really cute that I thought it would be really cute to get little promotional items to put in our packages. So for like Christmas, we had some cute like sticker games and some little felt ornaments that I put in all the orders. Last month we did the planners and the pens, and I thought that was a super, super great idea. So this month, guys, since last month was very practical, right? Last month was very, stationery. You always need stationery. So I thought for this month, since Valentine's Day, and guys, Valentine's Day might not be for everybody, but it's okay to celebrate love whenever you want, right? It doesn't just have to be Valentine's Day. It can be whatever. But Valentine's Day is just a fun, whimsical day. So without further ado, so here are your kit. This is what your kit will look like. So I brought a whole kit out here. And then our promo, guys, we got little conversation duckies. So pugs and kittens. There are 4 colors of duckies. And I have 60 kits, guys. So this is the biggest kit run that I've done so far. I really, really challenged myself with this one. So we have 60 kits. I have 60 kits and 60 ducks. So every kit gets a duck. And like I said, we have these 4 colors. So if you do buy more than one kit, I'll make sure that you get different colors in your order. So let's go ahead and put our little duck friends over here. They are just too cute. Pugs and kittens. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I just thought they were just the most adorable thing. Now, that's not the only little promotional thing that we have going on here. So let me find a bead mat. And we will get into these kits. And then we will also get into how to make all of the designs. Guys, like I said, there are 60 kits. There are 6 colorways, 10 kits per color. And this is what you will get. You will get this nice little bag. So if you want to gift one of your kits, or you want to gift your earrings or something, we have this little bag. And I also put in 2 cute little heart earring cards, right? So you can, if you want to gift. And some of these, now this kit is enough to make actually 2 pairs of earrings, and I will show you all about that. You'll also get some cute little stickers. So that's all in the bag, and then you get the duck. And then this is the actual kit. So let me show you what you guys get in the kit. And let me bring you down a little bit so we can all focus on what's in the kit. And then we'll put some designs together with it. So you'll get in this bag, and I really try to keep everything separate. So everything is, I should probably get little cups. Okay. So this is the bead bag. And so these are our kits. We have, like I said, 6 different colorways, but each kit will come with 2 hearts. Now 4 kits will come with this size heart. And then I have 2 petite kits, and they're not really petite kits. Everything is the same except for the hearts are a little bit smaller, and the check fire polish is a 3mm. In the bigger kits, you get the 4mm. So what you get is you get your 2 glass hearts, and these are really, really beautiful, high quality glass hearts. You get 2 of those. You also get you also get 2 clear AB crystal rondelles. Get 2 of those. And then you will get 14 fire polish. Now this is the 4mm, so you get the 4mm with the bigger heart, and then the smaller heart you'll get the 3mm. Now guys, the prices are all the same for the kits, because even though the other ones, the hearts are a little bit smaller, everything was still the same price, and all of the metal components are the same. I just got a little bit smaller hearts because I thought maybe some of our friends would like smaller hearts, just to have something different, but they are all the same price. So here's your bag of findings. And now guys, we'll talk about the metals in a second, but let's first show you what we have in the metal findings. Maybe I'll put them on the board. Oh no, that's a silver silk board, y'all. I don't want to get in trouble for copyright infringement. It's fine. We'll figure it out. So in this bag, you will get a piece of chain. You will get a 7-inch piece of chain. Sorry, guys. So let me put these beads out here so we can all see the kit ingredients. All right. And the theme of our kits this month is choose your romantic adventure. Choose your romantic adventure. This particular kit is called True Love. And I will go through all the colorways as well. Okay, and then in your other findings bag, you will also get 2 eye pins. And I will go through all of the information on our eye pins and our head pins. So, and all of that. So you'll get 2 eye pins. You'll get 16, my friends. 16 of these beautiful straight ball head pins. I made sure they were all nice and straight. They came in straight. They came in a plastic container. So for the most part, they were pretty straight. They're really high quality head pins. You will also get, here's all of our head pins. You will also get 4 sets of four ear wires, which will be 2. So you'll have 2 total sets of earrings. So you can make 2 pairs of earrings. You get 4 ear wires. Those are really pretty. Excuse me, guys. You will also get 2 of these little cone fancy bead caps. You'll get 2 of those. And then you will also get there's like at least 14 to 15 jump rings. Guys, these are 4mm jump rings. I made sure everybody had 15. Your kit, you might get a little bit more because some of them are stuck together. So that is your kit contents right there. Let's go ahead and move this over. All right, so let's get into all of the information. So, what I can tell you, let's see. I have notes and stuff because I really like this is a serious, guys. I take this real serious. Okay, so your head pins and your eye pins, your chain and your jump rings are all 304 stainless steel. And then your ear wires are 316 stainless steel. The only metal that I can't really verify are these caps. Because these were a last minute addition from my stash. And because I have, let me show you. I have this whole container of them. And I've had these for years. They came in a stash. They came in like a marketplace stash that I bought. And they have never changed color. They just literally, I've had them for probably 5 years. Yes, they're in a container, but and they're kind of heavy. So I'm wondering if they are stainless steel. Like I said, they haven't changed color or anything. But guys, if you have stainless steel allergies, I'm just saying I cannot, or not stainless, nickel or any of those allergies, I cannot confirm that these cone caps are free of that. But You know, that's up to you whether you want to use them, but everything else is stainless steel. So let me just tell you about the 304 stainless steel, because I want to make sure I cover all my bases. So the 304 stainless steel is generally considered hypoallergenic and safe for most people. While it does contain 8 to 10.5% of nickel, the nickel is tightly bound within the metal's molecular structure and rarely leaches onto the skin. However, if you have an extreme nickel allergy, you may still experience some irritation. So guys, I'm just giving you that information. And then the 316 stainless steel, which are the ear wires, it's a better grade and it is considered surgical steel. And it's not 100% nickel free. There is like point something. It's like less than 1% of nickel that might be in here because again, the molecular structure, it's all tightly bound. But this is, the 316 is it's a good grade of stainless steel. If you have an extreme nickel allergy, then maybe I would pass this kit, but yeah, I tried to make sure I could source as much hypoallergenic materials as I can, and I did. Like I said, these are all considered hypoallergenic, but this is the only thing I cannot confirm that is hypoallergenic. All right, guys, so this is the kit, and like I said, this colorway, and let's look at it, has these beautiful, beautiful red hearts. And then your check fire polish are these little opal-y, oh, they're so pretty. Let's bring you guys down a little bit. I don't think you're seeing everything in its beauty. Look at those. Those are so cute. All right, so that is our full kit. These kits are $14. And they are available in my Etsy shop. I will put all the descriptions in the box, my friends. Now let's get started with some of our designs. Now, guys, this is where Kyle is a little bit different and where sometimes, you know, I just do things the way I do them. So you're not just going to get one design, my friends, with this kit. I have made, I want to say 8, but we'll count together. I want to say I have made 8 complete designs using this same kit. So when I tell you it's a choose your own adventure, not only are you choosing your color adventure, but you're also choosing your project adventure, because there are, and I'm sure when you get this kit at home, you could probably think of another, at least 2 ways to put this together. So like, you know, guys, it doesn't get much more choose your adventure than that. All right, so let's start bringing in our cast of characters. I will bring in one kit at a time, and then we will put that sample together. And then we'll move on to the next one and the next one. Like I said, we have 6 kits, and I have a design for every single one of them. And 2 of the kits I actually have 2 designs for, so. All right, I'm just looking at my book, friends, because I have a lineup. I have this all organized. I have a lineup of which one I want to do first, and then we're going to go ahead and do it. All right, shall we get started? Let me pull you up just a little bit more. Okay. Since you can't see the stuff on my desk, guys, I'm just going to pause real quick and remove it. Okay, friends, and we're back. And I also want to shout out, look at this beautiful bracelet from our sweet friend Dawn. And I just thought it was so perfect for this show because it has a little heart that says made with love. And also, I made this bracelet last Valentine's Day using a very, very special kit from our beautiful friend Space Pickle. And so I just wanted to shout those out. All right, friends. So our first kit, and we are going to do the True Love kit. That one's going to come up first. Now you won't see, and I didn't use all of the components in every single design. So some of these designs, like this one, has none of the chain in it. So guys, you might actually have a lot of leftover stuff in your kits if you don't use everything. So I would have leftover chain with this design. Okay. All right, now we have a whole bunch of these already done. Now there was one kit in here where we made those together. Actually, I think it was this one. So we're gonna do this one second. We're gonna do this one second because I want to make sure this is the first kit that I did. Is this one, and this one is the romance kit. Oh, isn't that beautiful and romantic? Love it. Now, again, guys, you can, maybe you like this color, but you like the way I put together a different kit. So these are I'm just giving you ideas of what you can do with these kits. All right, so for this one, you're going to need all of your, well, I don't know if you need all of them. We are going to put these on head pins, all 14 of our little fire polish. So let me show you the color with this kit. I'm just going to put them on the head pin so I can show you. So this kit comes with this beautiful, it's like a rose gold, and has a luster. It's a rose gold luster over top of, I believe, clear. It's a check fire polish. All of the little beads are check fire polish. And then our heart is like a gold champagne color. And I just think together, I don't know, it just reminded me of like, let me get the dish. It just reminded me of like vintage romance. And actually, I think the first name that I called this kit was actually vintage, because that's what I was thinking. It looked very vintagey. And that's actually why I added these bead caps, because I thought this would maybe add to the vintage look a little bit. So I think I have 2 of the 8 designs that use these bead caps. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do all of this. So we're going to put all of these on little head pins. Okay. I think I'm missing an eye. Oh, that's right. I put this on the eye pin. Okay. Put these on. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I caught it. It's like not my first kit drop, but for some reason, I think it's just because I just put so much of myself in these. Like I really got immersed in these kits. And I think they're cute. I mean, I think they're cute. All right, so let me get some tools together. So we've got some cutters, and then we've got some pliers, and then, oh, my other little pliers are over here. Miss Margaret sent me these pliers, and these are absolutely my VIP. They're probably my favorite pliers. Don't tell the other pliers I said that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to make simple loops. Now, guys, these are 4mm, and oh, sorry. And I do have some kits where these are 3mm, so they're going to be a little bit smaller. I like to put my nail here and give that a little bit of space in between the plier and the bead. So this way I know I'm not cracking anything. And then we're just going to bend it down, creating this 90 degree, is that 90 degrees? Creating that angle. Then I'm going to take my cutters, I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to go just about right there. And I'm going to try to make sure I make all my cuts this size. But I mean, it's okay if you don't. These are not kits where anything is really honestly precise. So it's not a huge deal, honestly. These are very fun, just little fun kits to work with. Okay, break that neck a little bit, and then we're going to straighten all that out. Okay, so we're just going to do that. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Now, with the other samples coming up, all of that is already going to be done for us. So we're only going to do this step 1 time. Because I figure once you've seen it 3 times, I know you guys, you got it, right? You got it. You got it. Okay, and then I just keep rolling, rolling, rolling until you can't roll anymore. And then we'll take this plier and we'll just adjust that neck and make sure you can close it. Okay. And then we'll do 1 more. All right, and then we're just going to create just a small little gap there, right? Just to make sure we're not cracking our beautiful check glass. Okay, and you can hear that snap. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, so the eye pins are 21 gauge stainless steel, so they are a little bit structured. Now, you have a lot of head pin, so you could do a wrap loop, but I'm going to tell you guys, these are a little bit structured. So I did that on purpose because I knew I was going to be making a lot of simple loops. So I figured I wanted a nice sturdy, structured head pin for that. But the eye pins are 22 gauge, so they're a little bit thinner, and they make better wrap loops. So just saying that. All right, so now we have our chain, and I actually cut my chain into 2 pieces. And guys, you got a 7-inch piece of chain. Let me just bring my ruler out to show you these 2 pieces that I have cut. 7 inches of chain in an earring is a good amount of chain, guys. It's a good amount of chain. So I obviously cut this chain into 4 pieces. So I have this 2 pieces that were about 3/4 of an inch, and then I have 2 pieces that were that were a little bit, like just about an inch. Okay, a little bit, like right at that inch, maybe slightly over. So that's 1, 2. So guys, that's like 3 inches of, like 3.5 inches of chain or something. So you still have 4 inches of chain even after these earrings. So just saying, 7 inches, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a good amount of chain. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing all these things at once. So I already did this one chain. Basically, guys, this is so simple. We're just going to attach these dangles onto this chain. And I am going to start with the bottom, and I am going to attach one of these dangles to the bottom. Okay, so we're just going to slightly open that. Attach that to the bottom of our chain, like so. And close that up. But you can use jump rings here if you want, because you do have them. I did include jump rings. Some of the projects need jump rings, some of them don't, but the ones that don't need jump rings, and if you want to use the jump rings, you have them if you want them. So now we're going to open this. So now we're going to hold this chain, and we're going to find a link, and we're just going to put it on this link. And it doesn't matter what side, like none of that really matters. Not to me anyway. If it matters to you, just do it however you want to do it. Okay, we're just going to put that one on, and then we're going to put this back down. And then we're going to put our last dangle. So on the shorter piece, I'm putting 3 dangles on, and then the longer piece, I put 4 dangles on. Okay, we're going to open this guy. Now you want to make sure, because he is going to go on an eye pin, and there is going to be this little bit of a cap here. You don't want to put him too far up at the top, because then he'll like disappear, right? So we'll just put him, let me see. I find it best to lay your chain out, and then just kind of, what side is that one on? Let's see, what side is that one on? I want to put it on the other side. Okay. So, probably put this guy like right here. Okay. And just kind of scoop him up. And I also, this chain, I think it's like it's a 3x4. I tried to get a chain that didn't have terribly little tiny links, so this way this wouldn't be too hard, right? Okay. Let me just show you. This is the links on the chain. They're a nice open link, so that should be really easy to work with. Okay, so then we're going to get our eye pin, and then we're going to open our eye pin up, right? Oops. And then we're going to attach our dangles, and I like to attach my smaller one first, although it doesn't really matter, honestly. But we'll just put the smaller one on first. Okay. Right, and then we're going to put the longer one on. We'll find where the top is. Just got to find it. I'm just going to take it off screen so I can see that little loop. There it is. Okay. Then we're going to close that up, right? Close that, make sure that eye pin is closed, because you do have those little chains on there, so you want to make sure that is nice and closed. Right, that's good. Then we're going to drop our cone, and then we're going to drop our heart. Now, if you wanted to only do 3 and 3 dangles and save one of your fire polish to put up here, you could do that too. Or if you wanted to put one of your little crystals up there, you could. I didn't have that one in this kit, but you do have that bead available as well if you just wanted to add it up there. So now we're just going to take this wire, and I'm just going to hold everything here and just bust it on down. And you could make a wrap loop here. I'm just going to make a simple loop because that's what I made in the first one. I think I did all simple loops, guys, also because it's a lot quicker, and I have 8 designs to show you. So I don't want, I want to be as proficient as possible. Okay, that was not the best loop, but that's okay. We can come in here and fix her up, right? There we go. Then we'll just throw our ear wire on and close it up. So that's earring 1, or design 1 rather. Like I said, all the earrings are the same exact materials, just different colorways. That's the only difference. Okay, and there we go. So this colorway again is called Romance. So it's in the choose your love journey. If you are into romance, then that's the one for you. All right, so we're going to put romance out here, and now we're going to bring true love back in. So if your romantic journey is a true love, then this is the one for you. And this is just your regular little cluster dangle. And why I call this one True Romance is because it's your classic, right? It's your classic red and like a clearish white. I just thought that was a very classic colorway. So let's do that one together, friends. So I've already done all of our dangles, and I'm trying to figure out. Oh, you know what? I think I was going to make this one asymmetrical. Let's do that. Yeah, I think this one I was going to make asymmetrical too. Some of them I was going to make asymmetrical, some of them I wasn't. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our, right? And I might actually, no, I'm not going to make a wrap loop because then I think that will take our symmetry off. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do all of this. We're going to make just a simple loop here. That might be a little too much. There we go. And again, you have that stainless steel snap. But these are a little bit, these are a 22 gauge, so they're just a little bit more manageable. The eye pins really, they're manageable, don't get me wrong, guys, but they just are very, very sturdy. Which is good, right? I probably should have left that alone because now I messed it up. That's okay, we'll fix it real quick. There we go. We've all busted up some simple loops in our lives, friends. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't read a card, did I? Holy crap. We'll read a card at the end. And it doesn't matter if the loops are really going the same way or not. It's just going to be a dangle. All right, so that's our top dangle. All right, so let's get together. We're going to put, this is supposed to be, that is supposed to be a head pin, not an eye pin, call. Hold on, it's okay. I have my supplies right here. All right. So we're going to put this crystal guy. He's going to go on our eye pin, our head pin. And we're just going to, again, I'm just going to make a little bit of a simple loop here. You can do a wire wrap if you want. And then we're just going to roll her up. That's going to be a big loop. Oh my goodness, Kyle, what are you doing? That's a huge loop. Look at that. Guys, I want to show you a trick though. If your loops are too big, you can just come in here, right? And just, right? See that? Cut that little edge off. And then you just bring your plier in here and you just re-roll it. And that helps make it a little bit smaller. Okay. There we go. We've got that. So now I've already wrapped up all of our guys. So we have one, I think we used all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So where does this one go? Oh, that's right. On this one, it went on the front. Okay. But we're going to do this a little bit more asymmetrical, just so I can see what that looks like, because I was really curious. So we're going to take this jump ring here. And like I said, you guys, you know, this is why we have jump rings, so we can do all of these different styles. The more components, the more styles we can do, right? Okay, and we're going to put this guy on here, and then we're also going to put, no, we're not. We're just going to, this guy's going to get his own. We're just going to give him his own. Okay. And I just have to see, did I make this a lazy dangle? When I say lazy dangle, I mean there's a jump ring in between. Yeah, so it makes it just a little bit longer. I didn't mean lazy. I meant elegant, friends. Elegant. That's what I meant, not lazy. Oh my goodness, I wish I could take that out. An elegant makes for a more elegant cascade. Definitely not lazy, because it's actually more work. All right, so now we're going to put this jump ring through this jump ring. So now we have this little set here, and then we're going to start our cascading dangle. So it's going to be one dangle on each side. Okay. And it's, oh my goodness. And it's good that that head pin is actually out because I need it. Oh my gosh, these jump rings are also 20 gauge. So these jump rings are a little bit thick, but they're manageable, friends. They're manageable. Oh, I put it away, didn't I? That's all right. I'll grab it. I'll grab one over here. So I'm just going to grab this little head pin and I'm going to put it through that and lay that down. Oh my gosh, it came right out because my hands are sweaty. Okay, put that through that. Now we're going to take this jump ring, and this is just going to be a jump ring all by itself. Just all by itself. Okay. We're going to hook this in. So I hook it over the bar and into, there we go, and I let that slip out. I don't know if I mentioned, oh yeah, I did mention the jump rings, okay. Because you should have at least like 15 in your kit. Probably more. And yeah, 20 gauge. They are 20 gauge. Small, but mighty. And they are 4mm. I don't know if I mentioned that. They are 4mm jump rings. That's a really, I love that size for earrings. I think 4mm is just a really, really nice size for earrings. Because it's not too big. It's not too intrusive. You don't really see it much. And I think when they're smaller, they're a little safer. You know, they don't come apart as much. But these are pretty strong jump rings. Okay, and then we're going to do that with this one. And then we're going to let our dude fall out. And then we're going to put on this guy. I'm going to put on this guy. Okay. Then we're going to, oh my goodness, you guys. That's fine. That's fine. Oh boy. I'm just trying to speed through this video because we have so many kits to do that I'm just floundering and wishing that I had got 5mm jump rings just because. Just because. Okay. Not because they would be better, but because I could hold on to them better. Okay. Oh my gosh. Don't lose any. Don't lose any. There we go. Okay. Just too big for my tools. There we go. Well, at least we know it's secure, friends. All right. I'm sweating right now. Hold on. Oh my goodness. It's hot here today. Well, I wouldn't say hot. It's in the 60s and it's been raining all day. It's going to rain all day tomorrow, but it's not like a scary rain. It's like a methodical, slow rain, but it's just been all day. But this actually, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, like, my anxiety's good as far as the rain. It's the rain with the wind and the really heavy rain that sets my anxiety off. But this is like a melodic rain almost. Just kind of, you know, you just hear it tip-tap a little bit. And I had to run out today to the dollar store. And I didn't need an umbrella or anything. It's just not raining like that. Oh my gosh, we did it again. Hold on. I saved it this time. All right, so this is going to be this jump ring. It's not the last jump ring. We have one more after this. Because I forgot we had an odd amount of dangles. So you could just put all three of them on this one, and that's fine. But actually, did I do a dangle? I did a jump ring up there. Okay, so I won't, because I want them to be as even as possible. Okay, so we're going to close that. Now, the only thing different, this is all the same. Okay, this is all the same. The only thing different is I put the heart on the bottom of this earring. You see, I put them together. But in this one, I just put the drop down there. And then I'm going to put the heart by himself up at the top. And it's going to be the same earring. It's just going to be, the heart's going to be in different places. So a little bit of asymmetry. All right, last jump ring. Get that in there, let that fall through. We're going to put this last dangle on here, and then we're going to attach all this to our eye pin. And then we're going to close it carefully. Not to do that, not to do that. It's because these jump rings. Hold on. Sometimes you got to open them up a little bit more. Just making sure nothing flew off. Oh, making sure nothing flew off. Okay. All right. Guys, come on. Calm it down. Settle it in. Where's the... Hold on a second. I lost him. Where's that jump ring at? Where's the... Hold, I have to put it down, unfortunately. Because I lost my place. Did it close? Friends, where is that? There it is. I see it. I see you, friend. And I'm coming for you. Okay. That's okay. We'll just do it over again. It's fine. Where were we? Did we lose our jump ring and everything? We did. It's fine. It's fine, friends. It's fine. Sometimes this happens. Right? We're not perfect. Oh, there it goes. There goes the jump ring. Okay. I'm just going to use a different jump ring. That's why I'm putting several in the kit. But I promise, friends, the 4mm ones are big enough. It's just a little, just a little finicky. Especially when you're like me and you have like fat fingers. You know, if you have agility and grace and all those things that I don't have, then you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. I don't possess those things most of the time. Oh, we almost got it closed too, so that was good. We didn't lose anything this time. All right, let's try this again. Sometimes you have to bend them back a little bit because they're overcorrected. Whew, I don't know how we got through that, but we got through that one, friends. Oh, not big enough, but that's okay. You can just slide it right through there. Slide it right there. And what I love about these are there's just really no front or no back, so they're just really simple. They're just really simple to... Just be careful closing these guys. So let's see if that worked out the way I thought it would. First of all, let's see if they're even. Nope, this one's definitely longer. Okay, well, that's okay, because I'm wondering if maybe this will... I know there was a pair where I put the double jump rings, and now I'm thinking I didn't, but that is still super cute, right? I actually really love... Happy accident! I love those. So, so cute. All right, we're probably going to revisit that one again because I don't know if that's the kit that I originally did that with, but we'll see. All right, guys, so next we're going to have Mysterious. Oh, this is probably my favorite. This is probably my favorite colorway. Okay, so we have silver and garnet. So here's the sample I made for this guy, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So we have these beautiful matte garnet and 4mm fire polish, and then we have these silver, smoky silver hearts. And that is what's in this collection. Okay, so we're going to lay this guy down. Oh, it's just so pretty. Okay, so how are we going to put this guy together? Already I can tell you I'm missing an eye pin. Or a head pin, rather. Oh, did this come out of that one or was that extra? I don't even know at this point. All right, so I've already made up this chain that, again, has a couple drops on it like we did with the other chain. Now, let's measure these chains. And I think these are actually the same length of chain. I think I evenly cut these. And we're putting, it looks like, how many of these dangles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know why I did that? Because I actually ran out of these. That's why. You can put all 7 on there. I only have 6 on there because I ran out of them and I didn't want to take them out of the kit in case something broke and then I wouldn't have that kit. So yeah, I cut 4 1-inch pieces of chain. So that's 4 out of your 7 inches of chain. So we cut them evenly, and I've already put all of my drops on my loops. Everything is done. So now we're going to assemble our chain. I think they're the same length. Yeah. Well, one looks no, that is the same length. I just have an extra length there. They're the same length. Okay. So this is the one that has the drop on the bottom. So we're going to make this link have the drop a little bit further up from the bottom because I want to kind of, let me bring it down a little bit because I want to kind of stagger them a little bit, right? So this will be the bottom of our chain. I've opened up my little guy and then I'm just going to find this link here because that will stagger that. So he won't be right exactly next door to his neighbor. There'll be a little playroom in there. Okay. Then we're going to open up our next link or our next drop. Okay. And then I'm going to try to put it on this side somewhere. Maybe we'll put it right there. And guys, make sure you're only getting one link and you can also hold it up and do it if you'd rather. There we go. But just make sure you're getting one link. Okay, and then I will lay this across my finger like that, let the chain rest across my finger, and then I'll just close that. All right, we got to put one more on. Again, guys, you will have another one of these where you can either put on the front if you want to just have it be its own dangle or add it to one of your chains. But I only had 12, so that's what I did. Okay. Bring that down. All right. And you should have at least one exposed link on each chain. And that's the link that will go onto the eye pen, right? So let's bring this guy over and find his exposed links. Actually, we're going to put these on a jump ring. And the reason I did that is because the heart's separate. That's why. And also, there's another reason too, and I'll show you in a second. There's 2 reasons why I put these on the jump ring. So 1, the heart is separate, and 2, the way our ear wire goes, so our ear wire is facing us, and this jump ring is facing away from us. So what I love about this is when we put our drops on, I got caught in my bead mat. Did you see that? Goodness, sir. When we put our drops on, we put this one on, and I'm going to hold it and put this one on. They're going to be next to each other because this jump ring is going to front face, right? So they won't be, fighting for space. One won't be behind the other one where you won't be able to see it as much. They're going to hang side to side. So you're going to get that, that chain dangle bead effect. Okay. Now for this guy, we're just going to put him on an eye pin and we're just going to do a simple loop here. But if you wanted to go with the 6th and you want to add your 7th here, you could certainly do that. Or you could add that crystal here. That crystal is also available. So you have lots and lots of options. Okay, you're going to try to cut that. Then we're just going to roll her up. Okay, just be careful. These are glass hearts. You don't want to break anything with these stiff head pins. There we go. Just close that up nice. And we have that. And then let me see if I put that on a jump ring. I did. Just to give it more mobility. So we're also going to put the heart on the jump ring. So this way it moves around more. It's not so stiff, right? We want lots of movement. Earrings should always have movement. My goodness. Earrings should always have movement if you like that sort of thing, which I do. But I just think earrings are more playful with movement. Bracelets too, but bracelets I could see with movement can be a little bit annoying for people that have to type a lot or, be on their computers or work with their hands. I sometimes often don't wear bracelets when I do videos because I don't like the way they hit the desk sometimes, you know. All right, so here's our ear wire. And so we want our heart to go on first because he is front and center. All right. So these jump rings, I don't know. I don't think they're big enough to go over this little thing. So even if you don't, I don't think they would fit. No, they don't fit over that. So even if you were to not smash them down, you're not going to lose them like that. And then we're going to put our chain dangle jump ring on behind our hearts. Okay. Then that's what we have. Isn't that cute? But I am going to close these anyway. I'm actually going to use these other pliers to close them because these ear wires are pretty strong. So we're going to use our thicker pliers. There we go. And I'm not closing it all the way. It could just be open. That you're not going to lose anything. These are, there we go. I think this one is my favorite. I think this one's my favorite. Okay, guys, so this is the mysterious. So if you prefer your Valentine, you prefer your romance, more mysterious, this one is for you. All right, guys, we have one more of the larger size of the hearts, and then we're going to get into our sweet petites. Again, the only difference is the size of a couple of the beads. Everything else is the same. So this one is for our fans of blue. This one is called Chill. So if you like just a little chill in your life, then this is the one for you. So we've done the same thing. We did the little cluster here, but we gave this heart a crown, right? So for Chill, let me show you the colors here. The hearts are this beautiful ice blue. It's very, very light blue, bordering on silver. Okay. And then we have these gorgeous, and I don't know if you can see, but they have like a travertine on them. It's very hard to see that. I know, but they are aqua with travertine. So they are just so pretty. So that they are a little bit bluer than the heart, but I love that, right? Because that really makes all this pop. So this is what we're calling Chill. And how do we put Chill together? Okay, Chill. So Chill's got that. So we got this guy. And again, I did not even give myself head pins. Like, I don't know why I forgot head pins in all of my kits. For my sample kits, rather. Thank God I have them right next to me. So here we go. So I've already wrapped all of ours, and I think we're using them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we're using them all. Oh, look, guys, this is the one that I put the extra. I knew I put an extra one on just a jump ring. Okay, so we're going to take our head pin, and we are going to put our heart on. And then we're going to put this cone cap on this way, so it looks like a little crown. Okay, and then we're going to settle this guy in there. And he's going to just settle into that crown and just kind of straighten him out. So that's what we have. Right? And then we're going to get our pliers and we're just going to make a simple loop. Guys, you can do a wrap loop. Right? And do a simple loop, bend, bend, bend. I'm going to cut this. And then we're going to roll. Okay? Oh boy. Oh boy. You're not really going to see this loop anyway, but I'll make it at least somewhat presentable. So that's what we have. We have our heart and our crown. I think it looks like a crown. I think it looks like a little crown. I don't know. It's a little crooked because I didn't, hold on. There we go. It was a little crooked. There she is. All right, and we have our jump rings, and so we're just going to do, again, we're going to do another dangle situation, like we did with the last earring, but we are not using, we're just, we're making a thicker cluster. We're not doing the long, elegant cluster. We're just going to do a normal cluster. Lots of clustering today, friends, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to grab our, he's going to get his own little jump ring. And then we're going to start with our cluster. And if you want to make these not quite as long, you can do 2 beads per cluster, but you might want to use a bigger jump ring, because I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't know if you can fit 4 of these on one of these jump rings. So I'm going to pop this guy onto this jump ring, and then we're going to start our cluster. And I think I did one on each side, right? Yeah. And then the top guy is going to be on the top by himself. Okay. All right. We're going to close that. And again, we're going to try not to make those same mistakes. We get a good grip here and kind of, there we go. You got to show the, you got to show the pin who's the boss. That's all. You just got to, the jump ring rather. You got to show the jump ring who's boss. Who's the boss? Applesauce. Oh my goodness. These jump rings are making me look foolish. All right. Through our little circle, take our pin out. Sometimes it works better with a piece of wire that doesn't have a ball on the end, because then it just slides right out. But I'm working with what I have. All right. Okay. Now let's show that jump ring who's boss. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, we got this one. That pops right out. And we're going to put one on this side. One on this side. Close that up. And we are done with that. Pop that through there just for safekeeping. Now let's see, did I put them on a jump ring at the top? Jump ring. Yes, okay. So then we're just going to add 1 jump ring to the top. Since these are such small jump rings, I feel like, you know, it's not really adding a whole lot of length, but it is going to give us a little bit more movement. Okay. So this way, like if you were just to put this like directly onto the ear wire, it might be a little congested at the top. You know, hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm trying to get a better grip of this thing. Can you just, thank you. Guys, I was up last night until like 4 o'clock in the morning putting these samples together. Because I didn't just have to put the samples together, you know, I had to get all prepare all the other ones for like these that we're doing now. I don't know how many simple loops I made yesterday, friends, but I'm thinking it was probably close to 100. All right, so we're going to put the pin back in here, because then we have to put a jump ring on our solo guy. And again, you can choose to do whatever you want with this solo guy. I just thought this was a cute way to use them. You could also use them down here at the bottom of your heart. But he is a little too small to be in the crown. He kind of disappears in the crown. So that's actually, this design is actually what caused me to add those clear crystal ones. Because I didn't have a bead that settled into this crown and made it stable. All right, so we're going to take our ear wire and we're going to put this guy on first. Right, let him fall down there. And then, my friends, we are going to put this guy on and let him fall down there. Give him a shake. Oh, man. Oh, this one. There we go. And there we have it. There is your princess, queen, whatever. Our beautiful crown earrings. And then this is in our chill colorway. All right, guys. So that is the 4 of the larger kits. 4 of the larger heart kits right there. Let's kind of put them up here so we can see them all, so you guys can decide what colors you might want to get. I love them all. I truly do love them all. But I think this one is my favorite. So I'm going to put that one in the middle. That one's my favorite. There they are. There's all 4 of them. Okay, so now we're going to bring the mini kits in. And let me see. This one I think is okay. And then how do we do this one? Is this the one that had all the jump rings in it? Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay, let's bring this one in first. So now both of these kits, my friends, are going to have different styles of earrings. So we have 4, technically 5, because these are different. So I've made a lot of different styles. So this colorway is called Sweet. And see, the heart is just just a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller heart, friends. They cost the same price. I just want you to know. And then the fire polish are 3mm. And again, cost the same price as the 4mm. So I just wanted to say that is why they are the same price. So this one I made into just a really sweet little long dangle. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to switch it up a little bit. And I don't know why I thought this chain was going to be enough, but it's not. We have to find another piece of chain that is the same length. So this chain is about, and not quite 2 inches. Maybe this is the same. This is 1.5 inches. So let me go find myself a piece of chain where I can just cut this chain to what I need. I don't know why I didn't put the same length of chain in there. All right, so cutting chain, it's going to be a little bit more weird because I have some stuff on here. But what I do is I'll put a pin inside that first link, and then I'll put the pin in this link, and I will hold them next to each other. And this is how and it's a little bit more difficult because I have stuff on here, but I'm pretty sure we can see where the last link is. Looks like right here, I think. Yep. Oh, this stainless steel chain though. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's so hard to cut. Okay, there we go. So is this piece more accurate? Or is that the same piece? No, that's not the same piece. Hold on 1 second, friends. Okay, friends, and we are back. And I see we're almost at an hour, so I'm gonna try to speed it up because I didn't want this to be that long. But these are a lot of designs I did, so. All right, so we have our chain. I cut our chain, and what we're gonna do is, see how this one has the little crystal at the bottom? We are going to change that out and put the heart at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and get our eye pin, or head pin rather. Right, we're going to put a little bend in this guy. Roll him up. Okay. And what we're going to do is actually attach him right to the bottom of the chain. And this is, like I said, this is about a did I say almost like 1 1/4 inch piece of chain? 1 1/4 half inch piece of chain. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take all of these, and like we did here, we're just going to put them on randomly. They don't really have to match. Okay. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we did 6 dangles. So you'll have 2 left over. So if you wanted to put your 2 leftovers anywhere around the heart or something, that would be really cute. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, do that trick. Okay. Lay this guy down. Do our next dangle. And again, you want to leave the last link at the top. You want to leave that for, you want to leave that open. I'm actually going to put this guy a little bit further down here at the bottom. Again, if it's easier for you to pick up the chain, you can certainly do that. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's not. It just really depends. But you just want to make sure those are very closed. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking that. Now let's put this guy on. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe put him on this side. Give this side a little love. Oh my goodness. Again, make sure you're only putting one chain link in there. Sorry guys if I'm off camera. I'm trying to concentrate because I'm really trying to get this done. Yeah, that's fun. And also technically it's Friday. It's not really Saturday. This is going to be set to premiere tomorrow. Well, I'm fast asleep probably at 9 a.m. But I actually have, and I can tell you about it because it won't be a surprise tomorrow. I have a live with Becky and Jenny tonight, and it's supposed to be a surprise, so that's why I haven't told anybody about it. But what am I doing? I have to get ready for that soon because we're starting to get to that time. Oh my goodness. Or I have to think about getting ready for that. Yeah, guys, I was able to keep that a secret from y'all. I don't know how you feel about it, but the girls asked me to keep it a secret, and so I did. Because they're doing something really special over there. They're going to be doing this series. You guys know that they do well, if you don't, you should check it out. I'll leave Becky and Jenny's channel in the description box, but they do their late night beating, and they're going to start having some more guests, and it's called the Adopted Sister or Adopted Sister Guest. And they'll explain it all to you, I'm sure, tonight. But it's just, I'm going to put one in the middle here because that looks a little naked. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to spoil what other guests they're going to have eventually. But guys, I'm the first one, so yay me. I'm always the first one for everything. I don't know why. I feel like that. It's like I'm the guinea pig. All right. I don't mind, though. I love being the first one. Because then, you know why, guys? Because then maybe I could be the answer to a trivia question sometime in the future. I'm just saying. All right. So now we're going to find the top of this guy. And now we did a link with our eye pin. We did a link with this crystal. And then the only difference with this earring, right? We did it with the heart up here and the crystal down here. So we're just going to juxtapose them. Is that the word we're looking for? Juxtapose. I don't know. I don't know if that's the word we're looking for. Okay, so we want to keep that the larger loop. Okay, great. So we're going to take this guy and we're going to open him up. And we're going to attach him to that very top link in that chain. Okay. And again, we're going to put him on our, rest him on our little finger. Oh no, he's almost fallen off the chain. Hold on, friends. Hold on a second. There we go. We got to rest him gently over the finger. Right? And then, boom, boom, boom. Again, doesn't matter. No specific side for the ear wire. I love that for us. Oh my goodness. There we go. And there is that design. So you get a little bit of asymmetry here. You get a little bit of asymmetry here. It's fun. It's fun to do. Or you can do them the same way, whatever you want to do. But this colorway is called Sweet. So if you love your love sweet, this is it for you. Sweet and petite. I love those. Okay, guys, finally, and this is probably my other favorite kit. I love these colors so much. And this is definitely going to be 2 different earrings, same kit. But this is to show you, this is why we have multiple ear wires, friends, because you can actually make 2 sets of earrings with this one kit. And so this one I'm going to show you. this colorway. This colorway is so pretty. So we have these are, again, the smaller hearts, but look at these hearts. You have all of this purple and yellow and pink in there, and then that's the back. So this is a sweet little tree earring. Just a cute little baby earring. So if you guys like smaller earrings, or say you want to make a little small pair of earrings for a granddaughter or a young niece or something, these are perfect. And then the fire polish are this gorgeous metallic purple color. So they are 3mm. Now guys, I probably next time we'll order 4mm beads, because the 3mm are very small. But I thought with the hearts that they were just the perfect size. And these match these hearts very, very well. Okay. So very metallic-y and just full of fun. And this colorway is called Flirty. So if you are a flirty person, then this one is for you. So now guys, I've made 2 separate earrings, and I'm going to show you both of the earrings. So we have this smaller one here with the heart, and then we have this. It's just some chain. Now you could wear these 2 together, right? And you could have one in one side, one in the other side. Or you could wear just this pair. So we're going to make this one, and then I'll show you. It'll all come together, I promise. So let's move some of these up here. Okay, so we're going to make this little baby sweet treat. So we have one of our head pins, right? We're going to put one of our beautiful hearts on that head pin. It's just so pretty. And then we're going to drop our crystal. And then we're going to drop one of these gorgeous little purple metallic fire polishes. They're so pretty. Okay, and then we're just going to, this is just a simple sweet treat earring. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Again, you can do this with any of the colorways. The kits are all the same. The kits have all the same ingredients. So you can literally just like whatever you want to do in all of the colorways, you can do it. And that's it, guys. That's it. Put an ear wire on her, call her a day. Can this one fit in the loop? Yeah, okay. Okay. Super sweet, super cute little baby pair of earrings. Perfect. However, we still have more, oh, they turn on the wrong side. But we still have more ingredients, right? We still have more ingredients. So let's make another pair of earrings. So I took one of these chains, and we're going to cut the chain together. So I do have link measurements here. Hold on one second. Because I did have to write this one down, I believe. Some of them were a little bit more specific. Okay, so this is 5, 9, and 12. Okay, so what that means is we're going to count links with this one, right? We're going to count links. And you can do it however you want. This is how I did it. You can get your chain to lay straight. Going to get one of our eye pins, and we're going to count links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that 6th link, I'm going to put my eye pin in there, or head pin, or whatever, piece of metal. And I'm going to pinch this link, because this link is the one I want to cut. Okay. So that's our first. My second link is going to be 9 links. So let's count them. 1, 2. Sometimes when you lay your chain out straight, it's easier to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So on the 10th link, we put our pin through it, slide it off, cut it. That's usually how I cut my chain. Okay. And now this one I think is 12 links. So we're going to do 12 links here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 gets the pin. Okay, remember we're going to pinch that until we have that that link the only one showing, and then we're going to cut it. Okay. And there we have our 3 pieces of chain that's how I wanted them cut. So now with this one, we're going to put 2 little guys on each head pin. So that's using 12, and then the other 2 fire polishes were used in the small heart. So we're using all of the stuff in this one, except for we're not using the caps, but you could use the cap in here if you wanted. And we're also not using a bunch of jump rings. Are we using any jump rings in this one? We are using 1 jump ring in this one. Okay. So we have our 2 guys on our head pin. Okay. Again, we're going to create just a little bit of space in there because we don't want to break our pins with this heavy gauge stainless steel wire. Oh man, that didn't cut well at all. There we go. Then we're going to roll her up. Okay. Not my best roll. Not my best roll. That's all right. So then we're going to fix all that. And then we're going to take this and put it on one of the ends of the chain. Okay. Secure that guy. Okay, we're going to get our next guy. Open him up and put him on the end of the chain. Okay. And then our final. Come on, you know you want to do it. You know, does that not open enough? Is that what your problem is? I think it is. All right, so we have these 3 pieces of chain, and now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a jump ring, and again, we're going to put them on the jump ring because we want them to front face. We don't want them to hide behind each other, right? We want them to be next to each other. We want them to be friends. Just hanging out. And I will put them in order, smallest to largest or largest to smallest, however that works. Okay, close them up. Now it does matter if you want to mirror them, which we will do. So it does matter how, oh, that's okay, it's done. So let's see. This guy looks like, the smaller bead is on the inside, so we want to make sure that the smaller bead nope, I'm going to put it on this side, and I think that will be right. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And we're going to close that up. So now, this is what you have, right? You just have a little swinging chain earrings. Sorry, guys. But here, check this out, right? So this is one kit, okay? One kit. You have 2 earring designs here in this one kit, but it gets better, friends, because you can take these and you can like mix them up. If maybe one day you want to be a little asymmetrical, right? Look at that. So you have 3 pairs of earrings, literally 3 pairs of earrings in one kit. And you can do that with any of them, friends, not just that one. Because again, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but they all come with the same exact components, right? So let's bring you up a little bit. And oh, that's down. That's way down, Carl. That's telling all the secrets. So there they are, friends. We will go through them one more time. Again, they will be linked in my Etsy shop. And they are on sale now. I have 10 kits in each colorway. Once they are gone, unfortunately, they're gone. I can restock probably this one, and I can probably also restock this one because I bought extra beads in those, and I don't know why. But I don't have enough ducks. So if I were to restock these two, they wouldn't have ducks because I have exactly 60 ducks and I have exactly 60 kits. So if I sell through these kits and if anybody wants to request an extra kit, like I have enough to make probably 2 of these and 2 of these. I just don't have any ducks. I won't have any more ducks available. So, all right, my loves, and let me bring you back up and bring those ducks in again because they were just too darn cute. So again, you will get a little ducky with your every single kit gets a ducky, and you will also get some fun stickers, and you will also get all the kits will be in the bag with the hearts, and you will also get 2 earring cards in each bag in case you want to gift anything. Yeah, there you go. You can gift it, put it on the earring card, put it right in the bag. Happy Valentine's Day. And then you can keep the duck, right? So that's what I have, friends. This is our January drop. These will be on sale for $14 until they sell out. And then we will be moving on to our February drop, which I think it's going to be a Tucson drop, friends. I think we're going to do a Tucson drop. So, all right, let's go through the colors one more time and then I'll let you guys go. So this colorway is called Romance. Let me bring you back down. This colorway is called Romance. So you have your golds and your rose golds and just that beautiful, beautiful color. This colorway is called Mysterious. So you have your smoky hearts and then you have your matte garnet check glass. And then this kit is called Flirty, right? So you get your purples, and your metal tones. And that's Flirty. And then this one is True Romance. I think that's True Romance. True Love. Sorry, friends. This is True Love. True Love is your staple Valentine's colors. And then we have Chill, right? And Chill are the blue and the silvery blue and those beautiful blue check glass with that little bit of I don't know, they're just so pretty. I'm hoping that those little spots are coming through. And then, of course, we have Sweet, right? With just this beautiful opal. These are opal pink opal, rather. And then these are the clear AB hearts. So they're clear with just that AB. So they kind of do that shimmer and shake. All right, my friends. So that's what I have for us today. And good news, because my light is going. So that tells me that I've been on for too long. So I'm going to turn that off, bring you guys back up. And now we're in the dark, friends, and that is okay because all the important stuff is gone. So I'm going to send you over to the Etsy shop. And yeah, and guys, again, no pressure. You don't have to buy. I'm just, this is just something I enjoy doing. And I hope you enjoy it too. No pressure to buy. I love all of you every day, regardless if you buy my kits or not. But thank you so much, guys, for all of your support and all of your amazing, amazing love. And I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.